Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart in the next 60 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. I see Crazy Coney Island Kid's the first one in the room, and Big Al, welcome. Good to see you, Perfectly Candid, and Ethan G, welcome on in. Good to see you, Sally Skipico, and Lopez, welcome. Michelle K is checking on in. Good to see you, and Myrna Bergen's up there in Montreal. Bonjour, bienvenue. Good to see you, Sal Muscles out there in Staten Island, and Steelheart Gabber. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sarah. Hope Max and the baby are doing well. And Rudy watching a stream for the first time on 2 devices. Good to see you, Rudy. Have fun. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, and Dave Jeffries up there in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Lewis Murphy. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Good to see you there, Matty? Minty? Did you change your name? Thanks for being a channel member. Mia. I'm going to say Mia. Good to see you, Mia. And Charmed, welcome. Good to see you, Forever Blessed, welcome. And Nina, good to see you. Good to see you, Spooky Angie, welcome. And Jan up there in the great state of Connecticut. Jay Chulo's checking on in. Good to see ya. And Pio Lorena, buenos noches, Chile. H. Flores, good to see you. Hello, Brooklyn. Trish Max in Nova Scotia. Hello, Nova Scotia. LW, good to see you. Doug Teeny, welcome on in. Aloha, Fawn Marie, and Lisa UK girl staying up late. Good to see you, Juniors, Beavers, welcome. And Coney Island Jim out there in Bensonhurst. Good to see you, Deborah, up there in Dumbo. Greatness is mindset. Good to see you there. Good to see everybody. Aloha, Douglas Fatiglio, welcome. And good to see you, Autumn Loring. Did I catch everyone? Good to see you, Autumn Loring. Welcome out there in Canasi. Good to see everybody, people. I'm sorry I did not walk around today. Life got in the way. Life got in the way, and I'm still watching life. Good to see everybody. Welcome. I didn't even realize the YouTube camera's all timed out. Sorry about that, guys. Great show we have lined up today. Fighter jets were scrambled over Newark Liberty Airport. We're gonna put a halt to door-to-door salesmen. This world's smallest arcade, and some other stories that I forgot what I lined up. Good to see everybody. Welcome. It's time for another episode, the fastest hour on the internet. Good to see you there, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Yes, life before walking. Yes. Perfectly Candid went to the Merchant House Museum. No ghosts, but did you feel the energy? The energy is super powerful. Fawn Marie, I appreciate that, Fawn Marie. Thank you. And good morning, Finland. Good morning, Finland. Lord have mercy, he's not walking. Yes, Deborah. Fighter jets were scrambled over Newark Liberty Airport earlier this evening. Life is a bitch. Yes. Life is a bitch. Life gets in the way. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. Good to see you, Kaz. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call Earth. I heard it's round. Welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a great day. 90 people tuned on in, 55 likes, so a big shout out to all the Discord server people, as well to all of the people who are stenographers. So shout out to all the stenographers. By the way, to all the stenographers, behold his mighty hand. Behold it. Good to see everybody, people. Just tell me Astoria the turkey is still with us. We will report on Astoria the turkey. She is in the rundown. We have some great video of Astoria the turkey right before sunset. So we will go to the videotape. Yes, the 10 o'clock news is in your future. That's right. Good to see you, Tinker Girl, out there in Bay Ridge. Dimension 01, welcome. Did you even know there was a military base in Brooklyn and Queens? In Brooklyn, Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton is the last active military base in New York City. Robert the Headler, good to see you. Miss Linda, shout out to Miss Linda. Thanks for loving us. Sound effects, people. Good to see you, Memzatobe. Welcome. Yes, I am the god of thunder. Yes, one more time. Behold his mighty hand. Yeah, I'm just that powerful. Only on the internet. Anyway, good to see you. Good. That's for the stenographers. Good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome. They need an airport in the Hudson River, right? 2 planes are... We talked about that yesterday, Memsatobe. Yes, there was a Miracle on the Hudson Part 2 that was on Monday, right? Was it on Monday? I'm losing track of the days, people. It's Wednesday. Anyway. In about 90 seconds, we'll check the traffic and the transit. Are you pissed off with me? Tell me now in the chat. Call me now. It's free. The chat is unrestricted. I'm not walking. I'm sorry. I am powerful, Ethan, only on the internet. But we'll check the traffic, we'll check the transit, we'll see what's going on the Citizen app. We'll check the weather, a nice warm pattern coming into effect. So get ready for that. But Myrna, that's what the live stream is for, is always to learn stuff. The best live streamers always teach. That's why I watch Walking Commuter and Walking Commuter. I learned something from Walking Commuter today about live streaming. It was great. Photos from around New York. I do not want to do accounting for you. That's your job. You decided to pick that job. So it's time for you to complete the job because you chose your adventure. Listen, I know you want to be the very best, the best that it ever was. But anyway, good to see you there. Cynthia's welcome. Jose Torres, Wepa, Puerto Rico, buenvenidos. And I'm sorry I'm not walking. I'm sorry. It is better to be pissed off than pissed on. We'll try to walk tomorrow in the rain. It's not looking good. It's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Shall we start the show? It's the fastest hour on the internet. I hope this is entertaining. Welcome on in. Rebel Radio News Time is now 7 minutes past the hour. Babiesovernight.com, bringing us the traffic and the transit. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy. In a box, overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com, bringing you the traffic, the transit, and the weather. You're not walking here. I'm not walking here. We're behind a computer on this 10 o'clock hour on this Wednesday night. Looks like we have a couple of situations here. An incident here in Briarwood, Queens. A disabled vehicle by the southbound entrance to the ramp there, exit 8 at Main Street, one on the left. 2 lanes is blocked, and then right up the block here, another incident, a crash on the Grand Central Parkway eastbound at exit 16 at Parson Boulevard. One of the left 3 lanes is blocked. Both of these were updated about an hour ago. We continue on up here. Little volume delays here up in LaGuardia Airport. The drunk corridor here in Midtown is doing pretty good. A lot of people drinking, a lot of slow rides there. Take your time. Look at this Brooklyn Bridge. Both directions here. Brooklyn Bridge got some volume. A lot of volume going inbound and outbound. Something might be brewing there. Other than that, the other East River crossings are looking fantastic, as well as the RFK Triborough Bridge, Lincoln Tunnel looking good, as well as the GWB here. Let's see here. Oh, we got an incident here. Crash on that approach road to the George Washington Bridge. Upper level westbound, one of the 2 right lanes is closed. That was updated about a half hour ago. Other than that, it's a quiet ride here. Some volume delays as well here in the Triple Cantilever. BQE for the rest part is doing good. A little bit of road construction on the Verrazano Bridge. And we have one more incident here maybe, right? Yes, a disabled vehicle eastbound just past 45th Street on 278 here. One of the 3 right lanes is blocked. That was updated about an hour ago. We go over to our potato cameras, and the DOT brings us to the Manhattan Bridge on the Manhattan side as we look towards the Brooklyn Bridge, looking towards Brooklyn. East River looking nice and quiet there. The FDR Drive right there in the foreground, looking fantastic. But there you go. Looks like a nice quiet ride on the FDR Drive in both directions. We have delays on the 4 and the 5 trains here. Green Line trains for you tourists out there. Downtown 4 or 5 trains are delayed while they request NYPD and EMS assistance for a person in need of assistance at 59th Street. This was updated about a half hour ago. There's planned skip stops on the F. Station notice on the number 2 train. There's no Z service. Checking the rails. Everything is on or close to schedule here. We still have that special notice there for the Port Jervis and Pascack Valley lines. MTA.info is your friend for all things transit. We did have a water rescue earlier this evening, and I guess the map is completely screwed. We had a water rescue earlier today. They are determined to play like the ad on me here. We also have a house fire here. Look at this house fire here in Great Neck. Look at this by Massapequa Park here. Big, and they got some activity. Look at that big house fire there. Scudder Street and Great Neck Road here in Amityville. Big house fire out there. Hopefully everybody is safe. There was an incident of somebody in the water this evening. Let's see. Or did they take it off the map here? Oh, no. Reporting of somebody smoking. No, that's not it. They took it off the map. Anyway, earlier, there it is. Earlier this afternoon, this evening. And let's see if they'll go to the video. Here we go. There was a water rescue right at around 90th Street here, or 91st Street here. gloriously, not as shaky Citizen app video showing us a helicopter flying over the East River. Just at sunset, the person was rescued from the water with no injuries, everything was fine, and the dog was happy walking. Citizen app for all this random stuff and more. As we look onto our YouTube cameras, our friends at Cibo's bring us this beautiful view of the Brighton Beach skyline here, if you will. And it's a quiet night there. Got some people walking around. The snow is almost all gone. Yesterday's rain and drizzle really got rid of a lot of shit. We're going to see some more of that melting tomorrow. Heading out to Vehicle Watching YouTube channel. We've got a great view here of the Belt Parkway at Coney Island Avenue Overpass Bridge. Everything's moving completely lovely. We head over to Streamtime Live. Streamtime Live brings us this view of Red Hook, Brooklyn, as we look towards the old warehouses here from the Waterfront Museum. A beautiful view here that you can watch anytime. Streamtime Live YouTube channel. Highly recommend it. We head over to Bryant Park NYC YouTube channel. We only have one camera out of the two cameras today. They are taking apart the ice skating rink, it seems like. And a big pile of snow right there, still kind of hanging out there. But all is quiet in Bryant Park at this 10 o'clock hour. Bunka Kobo Incorporated brings us this view of Long Island City, Queens, as we look towards Midtown Manhattan. As you can see, overcast skies. We can see the bridge right beneath me. That's the Queensboro Bridge. Beautiful view, but again, no sky here. We have clouds all day. It's been a cloudy day here in New York City. Tomorrow's rain is just beginning to get into the map here, getting towards the west end here of Pennsylvania. We still have some winter weather advisories still up here in the Adirondacks and in Connecticut and heading into Massachusetts and Vermont and New Hampshire. And so, but tomorrow's going to be a kind of a crappy day tomorrow. So, but it is officially meteorological spring, ladies and gentlemen. We have survived the winter meteorologically, and but we average significantly below normal region-wide. Central Park only 3 times had temperatures below freezing for the winter season. Their average below freezing temperatures for the winter season since the turn of the century. It's been a rather cold winter this year, and here's a great graph showing that. We have stayed consistently right at below freezing this whole winter here. So look at 2014 here. I mean, this is what 2015 here. I mean, it's only been a few times here. So it is. If it feels like it's been a cold winter, it has been a cold winter. So yes, but happy spring meteorologically. And then we have here the national high and low temperatures for today. It was 93 degrees in Rio Grande Village, Texas, and Peter Sinks, Utah, -11. Nice and cold in Peter Sinks, Utah. And we have some pretty big storms right now heading in the Texas area, southeast Oklahoma. There's some serious weather going on out there, so be careful out there. Weather Prediction Center letting us know all this stuff. And then we head over to Lee Goldberg and the Wacky Yacky Weather Team at Eyewitness News, Channel 7, WABC. Tomorrow's going to be a chilly, soaking kind of day. It's not going to rain really heavy. It's just going to be an annoying fucking rain. There will be some period in the afternoon for a few hours where it might clear up. It's going to maybe mist, drizzle, do that fucking shit, and then it'll actually rain, and yeah. So be prepared. But prepare your wet weather gear for tomorrow. Friday, it's a damp start, but I have a feeling Friday might be a nice day. It might clear out for the second half of the day, if not rain and kind of get warm, 42 degrees. Saturday, a similar situation where it's gonna be, they say clouds late there. I think it's gonna be clouds. The clouds might break up and be a little bit drizzle in the morning before it really brightens up, and then over the overnight we might get a little bit more mist drizzle, and the overnight's gonna suck because we lose an hour. 2 o'clock becomes 3 o'clock on late Saturday night, or really Sunday morning. And but Sunday is looking like this always happens when we spring forward. It all of a sudden gets warm by 10 degrees. Maybe because we're fucking with the clocks. But 62 degrees on Sunday. Look at this, 64. Taste of spring on Monday. Nice and warm on Tuesday. And then there is when I saw this afternoon, I almost didn't believe it. Wednesday might hit 70 degrees, and that will be accompanied by thunderstorms. So let's see what the hell happens. Thank you, Lee Goldberg, and the whole team over there at AccuWeather. And then our friend Anik Froelich brings us this video of Astoria the turkey having a jolly old day just before sunset here. Let's go to the videotape here as she chases people out of her park. I don't care what people say. She's chasing a hawk here. She's chasing all the hawks out of the park, and there evidently been more nesting hawks in Lower Manhattan this winter, so it's going to be an interesting summer. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing hawks everywhere, eating mice and pigeons out of the sky. But Astoria is not having it. That is her park, and so Astoria is surveying with one clueless tourist being like, "Duh, what?" Anyway, a shout out to Anik Froelich Photography and the Manhattan Bird Alert for bringing us this amazing video of Astoria the turkey. Thank you so much, Anik. But will the city completely fall apart in the next 44 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 17 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up with the chat. Oh, people. The fastest hour on the internet has begun. Good to see everybody, people. I hope everyone's having a great day. But I am so sorry I'm not walking around. Ethan's curious to ask what iPhone I have. Don't be sorry to ask, because that information's actually always in my live streams. It's an iPhone 16 Pro. If you want to know all the equipment that I use outside, read the description below. It's in the description below of all my YouTube, of all of my live streams, the outside live streams. The home live stream, obviously, I'm on a computer. But the FDR North is going beautiful in both directions. Good to see it. The G train's also green. Yes, indeed, the green line. And was it from the melt puddle? Maybe. Perfectly candid, maybe. But good to see everyone. Good to see you, Jim Wolf. Welcome. Yeah, the house is on fire. Not good. But good to see you, RJ, out there in Colorado. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284. Welcome. E-Bike Mike out there in Annandale. Mike, I am itching to ride this fucking bike. You have no idea. It's like a drug. I need to get on this bike like now. Like yesterday. I need to get on this bike like yesterday. So good to see you, Mike. Welcome on in. It's going to be, I have a feeling it is going to be a hot summer. Are you boycotting summer? Yeah, me too. I don't know. Oh, it is Big Al's like, bring on the heat. Yes, snow be gone. It just might be gone by the end of tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to get hot on Wednesday. Could have hit 70 degrees. So the turkeys will be jiving. And yes, mushbox, LOL, that's right. Have you seen a mushbox? It's a real thing, a mushbox. Good to see you, Kimberly. Welcome. A mushbox is something I want to buy. There's this guy called Mushroom Sauce, and he's making custom simple, like, multi-stream equipment. Like, it's like a box that can plug and play. All Day NYC guy showed it. All Day NYC Dan showed it. I want to buy one of these mush boxes so bad. I want to get all over that. I got to save a couple of $100 and buy me one of those. So, but yes, E-Bike Mike, nice weather is on the way. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Welcome to our wacky little show here. If you're new to the broadcast, let me know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. I literally just answered almost every single comment in that chat. Look at that city. Isn't that beautiful? Look at fucking city. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Right, you know it from Dan. Yeah, I gotta get me a mush box. It's coming. Yeah, I know 60s is coming. I mean, it's gonna be a nice, warm weather is coming. I'm excited for it, but tomorrow, just another rain. It's springtime. Listen, so spring showers, right? Is it March showers bring April flowers or something like that? Anyway, oh, let's go. You did not have to do that.
Mushbox Fund.
That's right.
Mushbox Fund.
And Myrna Bergen with a $5 Canadian super chat. Myrna, thank you so much for the very generous $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 Canadian club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. And Robert the Headler with a $25 PayPal. Robert, thank you so much with a very generous $25 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $25 PayPal club. I wish I could get the chime to work at home. It doesn't want to work at home for some reason. But Robert, thank you so much for the very generous $25 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $25 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $25 PayPal and $5 Canadian super chat from Nuremberg. And thank you all so much. Those will go to my mush box. Thank you guys. I appreciate that, guys. Good to see you, Bohica. Welcome. Like my t-shirt out there. South Carolina checking on in. Good to see you. I hope you're nice and dry down there. Yes, spring, we forward the clocks. We push forward our clocks on Sunday. We mess with our brains. I'm going to have a headache all day Sunday. April showers bring May flowers. That's right. That's the saying. We just have to wait for the rain to pass. Oh, jeez, here it goes again. Yeah, we just got to wait for the rain to pass, people. That's all we got to do. Anyway, good to see. Good to see everybody. Let's check our other Earth cams here. Let's see what Weehawken looks like. Let's see. Are you gonna play the ad for me? Okay, no. All right. There's a live view of Weehawken, New Jersey. We're looking out from Weehawken across the Hudson River towards Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. I hate daylight savings too. I wish we could just leave the fucking thing. This is a question that's been asked many times. So YouTube takes 30%. YouTube takes 30%. So YouTube memberships, which I love YouTube memberships. So thank you so much for being a member, Lewis. But YouTube memberships, I get 30%. I find that to be a very small. It's the same for everybody pretty much. They take 30% of any kind of my earnings. I'm perfectly fine with that scenario. I think YouTube is a great platform. I have put very little money other than my equipment into this YouTube channel. And my time. But they take 30%. They take 30%. Did that startle you, Autumn? I'm sorry. Shout out to Miss Linda with a 25. Oh, I could play a sound though. I want to thank Miss Linda with a $25 PayPal. Come on, you gotta play for me. There it goes. Thank you so much for today's 20. Oh!
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Robert Brun with a $20 super chat. Robert Brun, thank you so much for joining today's $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. And one more time for Miss Linda. Linda, thank you so much for the very generous $25 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $25 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $25 PayPal. There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Linda. And thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much there, Robert Brun. All the Roberts. Shout out to the Roberts. Aloha, mahalo. Okay, I gotta start saving up money for this mush box now. I gotta get me this. I saw this mush box and I'm like, this is the thing I need. I don't have to think. I just plug and play. Anyway, oh shit, the talkie music is over. We're getting so into the show. I'm just yapping, people. Anyway, all you guys rock. All the channel subscribers, all the channel members, everybody who makes this show happen, thank you guys. All of you guys completely rock. So thank you guys so much for your support. Rebel Radio, on with the show. Great music fan. Good to see you. Rebel Radio News Time is now coming up on 25 minutes past the hour. Fighter jets scrambled over. Oh my goodness.
Mahalo, Dutch and Duchess, everyone. Aloha.
Aloha to you too, Douglas. Douglas, mahalo. Thank you so much with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. My dad is great music fan. I appreciate that.
For the Hot Wheels Fund. Thank you, Dutch. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, Fawn Marie. And Fawn Marie with a $7.13 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $7.13 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $7.13 American super chat. The Hot Wheels Fund. Thank you so much there, Fawn Marie. Okay, time to go on with the show. Coming up next, we're going to talk about fighter jets that were scrambled over Newark Liberty Airport earlier this evening. We'll talk about it, but first, here's a message from Lenny's Clam Bar.
Hey, I'm Rocky Guaziano telling you if you like great Italian seafood, things like scungilla, calamar, mussels, clams, or lobsterdales, then you gotta visit Lenny's Clam Bar. They have the best Italian seafood you ever taste. But wait a minute. Lenny's Clam Bar felt sorry for all the people that didn't appreciate his Italian seafood. So now let Joe, the boss, tell you what's new. Hiya, Joe.
Hi, Rocky. Now we are serving delicious pasta dishes like homemade manigotti, ravioli, pentiti, veal, and shrimp parmesan and more.
Whatever you like. You know the prices can't be beat. So take it from the champ. Get over to one of those famous Lenny's Clam Bars and have yourself a treat.
Don't forget, all the way to the Rocky send you. You'll enjoy a glass of wine in the house.
And if you don't think it'll rough right in the nose. Right?
Lenny's Clam Bar located in Howard Beach, Staten Island, Brooklyn Heights, Long Island, Manhattan, Yonkers.
Oh, that commercial's like a drug. Oh, my God. Good to see a great music fan. Good to see you, Jeffrey Wakeland. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Let's continue on. Now on with the news. Earlier this afternoon, fighter jets scrambled after a fake bomb threat was reported at Newark Liberty Airport. I saw this live. Channel 7, ABC7. I watched this with my parents today. ABC7 reports.
Breaking news right now. We've just learned that fighter jets scrambled after a bomb threat was made on a flight into Newark.
A few euros. Smiley face emoji.
Airlines flight. The threat was unfounded and the plane landed safely. The FAA paused arrivals into nearby LaGuardia while all of this was happening. An example of the heightened alert environment amid this war in Iran.
It was basically a whole lot of nothing. Somebody said something stupid on Twitter or something like that, or MySpace, and they scrambled the jets. So a whole lot of nothing at Newark Airport, just basically interrupting a whole bunch of people's afternoon. But I gotta thank Minty with a €6 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's €6 club. Much appreciated with a big €6 super chat. Thank you so much there, Minty or Mia Minty, my Minty, Mia Minty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the few euros there. It all goes to a good cause, keeping the show going here. Ah, my goodness, people. Rebel Radio News Time is now 28 minutes past the hour. You guys are being way too kind. You guys are being way too kind when I'm doing the home show here, so thank you. It's Minty. Is it Minty, right? I'm going to say Minty, right? Am I Minty correct? Newark Airport is old, LOL. Yes, it is out of date, but the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey are upgrading the systems. It's going to take a few years, but eventually, Newark Airport will be one of the most advanced airports in the world. Coming soon, an all-new JFK Airport. That's why it looks like shit today. So come on out to JFK or Newark Liberty Airport. Hang out at one of the Port Authority's authority places. Right? Right. Anyway, I love you too, Fawn Marie. Good to see you. Posted some sunset photos to the community post, and you found a snowman. For real? Has the snow melted? Almost. Miha tea. It could be Miha tea. That's a nice exotic tea. That sounds like. It's an exotic tea. Good to see you, Sabby. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome on into the show. We got some time here. Let's go to the community page here. And let me see if I can make these. Okay, you know what? I am going to destroy the whole thing, but to hell with it. All right, we're holding at 80. We're going to go up to 150. All right. We got some pictures. Cascat's showing us sunset in Finland. 6 o'clock Finland time. This was 11 hours ago here. Look at that. Beautiful sunset pictures from Finland. Thank you so much there, Kaz. Kaz also found a snowman. Found this photo and shared on the community page here. Here's a snowman in Finland, all dressed up in his yellow vest and red helmet. That's a beautiful sight. Thank you so much for that one as well, Kaz. Kaz also got the sunrise. We showed this yesterday, right? We showed all these yesterday here. There's Max with the crazy train covered in there. Please feel free to post pictures in the community page. It's the tab there. I don't know how to describe the tab to people because it looks different on different devices. This is what I've realized. So, good to see everybody. Welcome. It's the most interactive live. I think I have the most interactive live streams on the internet, if I may say so myself. I answer all the chat. This is why I can't stand people who are assholes. I want everybody to have a say and just be nice about it, please. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the whole collectiveness of it all. But I just happen to be the host. Anyway, Tommy Dance out there in Long Island. Good to see you, Tommy. Welcome. Our next story is going to take us to New Jersey. Did you hear about this, people? Wayne Township voted to limit pesky door-to-door salesmen. Yes. Wayne Township, New Jersey is saying no to door-to-door salesmen. Now, I haven't seen a door-to-door salesman in a very long time, at least in Brooklyn. So do you have door-to-door salesmen where you are? And yes, they are annoying. And have anybody of you seen the movie Salesman by the great Maisel brothers? Who's seen? That's one of my favorite. Other than Grey Gardens, which is also done by the Maisel brothers. Salesman it's like right up there. It's like my second favorite movie of all time. I love Salesman. Do you need a movie to laugh and fall asleep to, then watch the great movie. I think it's from 1968, 67. It's in black and white. It's called Salesman. It's about traveling Bible salesmen. It's an incredible look into the world of the 1960s. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, Wayne Township. They're trying to get rid of their door-to-door salesmen. We'll talk about it in about a minute. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. We're having a fun one here today. 150 people have hit the like button, are watching, and 100 of y'all have hit the like button. But good, yeah, you got porch pirates. We all got porch pirates. I hate porch pirates, Fawn Marie. Right? You don't think your family has ever encountered one? Yeah, they're not too many door-to-door salesmen anymore. Good to see you, Carol 813. I love black and white too. So Crazy Coney Island kids' parents live in Toms River, New Jersey, and they occasionally get a knock on the door from salesmen, even though they have no soliciting signs. See, that's fugazi. That's fucking fugazi. If there's a fucking sign in front of my house that says no solicitation, and this motherfucker rings the bell, I'm coming out with a super soaker. I'm not giving you any ideas. Anyway. But the solar sheet salesman and the water purifier say, really? Okay, pain in the butt in the buttocks forest. Absolutely great music fan. Anyway, good to see you. I don't remember insurance men coming to my house. I'm too young for that. I'm a baby. I'm a child of the 80s and 90s. Anyway, we're going to talk about Wayne Township trying to get rid of door-to-door salesmen in a moment. But first, here is a message from Fugazi Continental car service. Yeah. Bob?
Calm. Quiet. Elegant. Come into the luxurious world of Fugazi Continental.
Hi, this is Bob Fugazi Continental Hope announcing the expansion of Fugazi Continental's limousine service. Reserve a Fugazi sedan or limousine for a fine ride and maximum comfort.
Call 718-762-9100. Outside New York, call toll free.
One New Jersey community so inundated with people going door to door selling things or soliciting services that the local city council now wants to implement new laws barring folks from stopping by at certain times.
Well, residents there say people are coming by as late as 10 o'clock at night or even at the crack of dawn.
New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live in Wayne with more on the vote tonight and what could happen to repeat offenders. Tony?
Yeah, guys, you know, it's one thing if you are expecting a delivery, but cold calls at your door after sundown, well, that certainly revved up enough people here in Wayne to call for some changes.
What do you want?
Hated.
What do you want?
Unexpected, unsolicited knock at the door just as you're enjoying your evening, all to coax you into buying something.
I think it's important that they do something about it and stop them, because they come at 9 o'clock at night, they come at 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock at night?
Christopher Vigano says there has been
Yo, you gotta come to my house at 10 o'clock at night?
especially over the past year, about an internet
Fuck that
and
shit.
cable provider.
We were getting complaints from especially seniors that
Yeah, 10 o'clock at night, I'm in bed.
Didn't know.
The
were in
fuck
their
you talking
neighborhood
about? You're watching me 10 o'clock at night. You gotta ring my
bothering them
fucking doorbell?
about Verizon. Verizon was the biggest thing. That's when it really came to a head.
Those who've experienced it.
It was dark. It was around Christmas time, and somebody knocked on my door. We answered it, and I think it was Verizon, and I said I wasn't interested.
Yo, Verizon, come on, guys. You have enough money.
So then I said, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, and I closed the door.
City Council is set to vote tonight on a change in soliciting. One of the main changes, limiting the time when solicitors can knock and ring at your door. Ordinance 13 of the proposed
Yeah,
code
7
changes
p.m. to
person
9
shall be
a.m.
permitted to
Yes.
solicit, canvass,
Yes.
or peddle between 7 at night.
Yeah, right? Fuck around and
9
find
in the
out,
morning.
right? 10
You have to
o'clock?
come down, get
You're
police
ringing my
check to
bell at
make
10
sure you
o'clock?
have no record or anything. You have to have an ID card identifying yourself, what group you're from, and the hours are now end at 7 p.m.
The violations, $100 for the first offense, $500 for the second offense, $1,000 for the third time. It's expected to sail through the vote tonight.
I think it's a very good idea, especially for older people and strangers, not to open a door.
Now, if that ordinance passes tonight, it goes into effect in 20 days, and solicitors will be notified. For now, we're live here in Wayne, New Jersey. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you so much to the Eyewitness News team for making me realize that I was muted. Rebel Radio News time is now 38 minutes past the hour. Yo, 10 o'clock? You gotta come knocking at my door at 10 o'clock? Are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack? Fuck around and find out. You're getting the fucking shoe to your head. 10 o'clock at night, that's fucking late. You're watching me. You can't go into the door. And I'm thinking about it. Now you got me thinking 9 o'clock in the morning is too early. It should be like fucking noon until like 4. So you get like a little 4-hour window. You don't get those callers. I know. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. They wander the food. Anyone who called me for Jesus. That's not cool. I don't get that either, Kaz. Yo, 10 o'clock at night? Yo, I'm going downstairs with a baseball bat. 12 in the afternoon, Ethan, not midnight. I just said that solicitors should only go between 12 noon to 4 p.m. Give them a 4-hour fucking window. But good to see everybody. Welcome. The fastest hour on the internet truly underway now, as we're already a half hour of your life. Gone forever, by the way. What do we have coming up next? Oh, that's right. A Michigan store sells the 4th winning big prize in a lottery ticket in 3 years. The store's hot, people. You watching that crazy guy doing the Lenny's commercial at 10 o'clock. That's right, Al. That's right. Yes, exactly. 10 o'clock is the hour for debauchery. That's sales. That's right, Todd. Right, 10 o'clock. It's like we're just starting to drink. It's like, come on. How about direct mail? I mean, that's a waste of paper. We should just get rid of all advertisements. I know that will destroy a whole industry. But I feel like we've figured out advertising a little bit too much in this country. There's too much energy devoted to like focusing on having to sell shit people don't need to people. Right? Anyway, we're going to talk about a Michigan lottery. We have a Michigan lottery story coming up in 3 minutes. So, 23 days until opening day in warmer weather. I'm looking forward to it. Bring on the rides. Bring on the rides. But good to see you. Bob Fukazi Hope made me mute my microphone. I forgot to turn it back on. Yeah, but warmer weather is coming literally in a few days, so stay tuned. The big melt is underway, and I think we're officially done with snow and maybe, I don't want to give it away too much, but like, maybe, like a mush box, maybe. Yeah, true than better than bothering folks at home. I mean, it's just like, ugh. Direct mail is, and it's still a thing. I mean, you know. I remember we used to get AOL disc, and the kids would play with the AOL disc. They never put that goddamn thing in their computer. Those were coasters. The real cool houses had the AOL discs as coasters. They keep sending me them. I might as well use them. Right, not even they're selling gabagool. Ain't gonna come by my house at 10 o'clock. Good to see you, Cliff. Yes, indeed, the snow is almost done. It's going to be warm. So get ready for the warm temperatures, ladies and gentlemen. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way, ladies and gentlemen. It is on its way. So get ready. Let's go to Mulberry Street really quick. Let's see a lonely Mulberry Street here. There we go. Look at this. Nobody on. Yo, there's something up with New York that now we're getting like quiet times. Like, what's up with this? This is New York City. It's 10:43 on a Wednesday night. There should be a ton of people out here just milling about. You still got one of those AOL tin boxes for a weed ashtray. You put your weed in there, man. You put your weed in there. And as you look at that beautiful weed tray, didn't we make advertising just so much cooler back in the 90s and in the early 2000s? Advertising was colorful. Were we the last generation that had colors and shit and awesome font? Anyway, good to see you, Maria Wall. Welcome on in. Welcome on into the show. Sorry I was not on earlier this afternoon. I haven't been doing the walking streams the last few days because I have stuff going on with my family. And everybody's fine though. Everybody's fine. So the city is taking naps. Great music fan. The city could take a nap, but it's taking too many naps. So there you go. It's taking too many naps. Anyway, I am going to get on the Thunderbolt opening day, but I would like to live stream on the Thunderbolt, but they will never let me live stream on the Thunderbolt. But actually, fun fact, Trevor, I rode the Thunderbolt once with a microphone, and you could hear me ride the ride. So that was a lot of fun. I love the Thunderbolt. It gets my back all nice and loose, and it's like therapy. But we will ride the Phoenix. All right, Crazy Coney Island Kid will throw us onto the Phoenix, and we will ride the Phoenix and have just a jolly old time. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. 1,000 hours for free for 45 days. It was a simpler time with the AOL. But anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now coming up on 44 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about a Michigan store selling a lottery ticket, another big winning lottery ticket for the I don't know how many times again. It was the fourth big win in 3 years. We'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from the Neville.
If the line for fun just goes on and on at some overgrown mountain marathon, it was up to you, but you should have gone to the Neville. It's a place to go with your family, or when the two of you want some privacy, where you feel at home and you're glad to be at the Neville. You can play all day or lie beside the pool. You know the greatest food and service is the rule. At the Neville, there's so much to do, or don't do a thing. People do that too. You can have it all, and it's up to you. At the Neville, at the Neville, at the Neville.
Back then when people had more hair. That's right, Strawberry Fields. Everything was hairy and sweaty and nasty in the 70s and 80s. It was a glorious time. Men smelled like shit. Anyway, good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Good to see everybody, people. On with the news. A Michigan store sells its fourth big winning prize of lottery tickets in the last 3 years, the United Press International reports. A Michigan store might have the claim to the title of the state's luckiest after selling its fourth winning lottery ticket worth over $100,000 in the space of just 3 years. Michigan Lottery announced Lansing resident Kathy Fauquet 67 years old, scored a prize of $25,000 a year for life by matching 5 white balls in the February 10th Lucky for Life drawing. She said that I was a regular Lucky for Life player, and I bought the ticket up in Mount Pleasant when I was visiting my sister. I checked the ticket at 6 a.m. and the morning after the drawing, and thought I was having a heart attack when I saw that I won $25,000 a year for life. Fulquer bought her ticket from the Borders Corner Store on East Picard Road in Mount Pleasant. While it's impossible to predict when a retailer may sell the next big winner, Borders Corner Store has been especially lucky for Michigan lottery players. The retailer has sold 4 prizes worth more than $100,000 since 2023. The store's prizes included a $1 million jackpot from a black and gold scratch-off ticket purchased by a Baldwin County man last January of 2023. Fulquer said that her winnings will go towards buying a new car and saving for the future. Congratulations. I wish you didn't tell everybody that you won that much money, so yeah, don't give it away. But be nice. And congratulations. And Ness, as we always say on the show, you have to be in it to win it. Rebel Radio News Time is now 47 minutes past the hour. Very 70s music we just heard. I think you need to announce when such high-profile sponsors such as Neville. I do need to announce them more often. Yes, indeed. Yes, exactly. Men smell like pheromones. Exactly. Natalie, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, Neville comes from 11 backwards. Hey! So, today's quote of the day, everybody, thanks to Perfectly Candid, Neville comes from 11 backwards. Right? There he goes. It computes. It's a good thing this show goes until midnight. This show is not going until midnight. It's a 1-hour show today, so we got 12 minutes left in the show. Coming up next, we have the world's smallest arcade, ladies and gentlemen. The world's smallest arcade is coming up. It only stands at 0.98 inches tall. I don't know how the hell you're going to play these games, but somebody did it. Somebody did it. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. But good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. We're enjoying the fastest hour on the internet. No, we're ending in 10 minutes. We're ending in 10 minutes, photos. I'm sorry. This is the fastest hour on the internet. But I must say, good night. 8 a.m. workflow. I feel you, great music fan. I got up very early this morning myself, so great music fan. Have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Thank you so much to all of you guys for hanging on out with us. That's right, here for 12 minutes of good times. That's right, April. Good to see you. Ethan G, what a random question. Do I want children? No. Do I want what? Haven't I said many times I don't want children? How many times have I said I don't want children? There's no need for... I feel that this world does not need my offspring. Oh, you're attempting a joke. Okay, sorry about that. I wish we could go until 12 o'clock, but we're not going to go to 12 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I woke up at 6:15. No, 6 o'clock. I woke up at 6 o'clock today, and I took the 6:50 bus, the 6:50 express bus to Bay Ridge, so I could go back home and meet up with my dad and take him to his appointment. Everything came out beautiful, but it was just really early. And yes, I don't want children. Sorry, I don't want children. I know people are in the Discord server, gonna pass judgment and they're like, I don't want my offspring. I don't think this planet needs any more people right now. As a species, I think the human race needs to get its shit in order and create. And mind you, we have the intellect to create an amazing place. We can make paradise on Earth. All we have to do is just get over ourselves. Enough of the dick waving. George Carlin is a prophet. Did you see that? I forget which one it is. I think it's Jamming in New York. I just watched it the other day. Carlin has a joke about the Persian Gulf War. You could literally talk about it, and it pertains to what's happening right now at this moment. Exactly. My children are chihuahuas. There you go. Diana Lee's children all have paws. The people demand Dutch's seed? Absolutely not, Cloud Strife. No. Yeah, I don't think my DNA deserves replication as well, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with my genetic heritage ending with me. I don't care. My legacy, this freaking YouTube channel right here. That's my legacy. Don't you think children are... No, but children are not... No. I also like being... I got this from a lot of my high school friends who I don't hang out with anymore. I've gotten a lot of, like, shunning and, like, ridicule for that. Like, oh, you don't want kids? I'm like, no, I don't want kids. Why is it such a bad thing? George Carlin did not talk about topics. He kept like a kind of a generality kind of thing. That's why his jokes are still just as relevant today as they were back 40 years ago and 20 years ago. So I appreciate that, Cloud Strife. Yeah, no little kids screaming. How can I live stream if I had kids screaming? Exactly, Sal. I have a nephew. That's my son. He was a prophet. He was. I'm telling you. Anyway. All you children have fluff in them. That's right. If you only saw the amount of Pikachus that are just off this camera here. Unbelievable. It's like a museum in here. Rebel Radio news time is now coming up onto 53 minutes past the hour. The world's smallest arcade is coming up, our final story of the night. But first, here's a message from my friends at the MTA.
Take the train. Take the train to the plane. Take the train to the plane.
Right.
Take the train to the plane.
The JFK Express. 8 stops along Avenue of the Americas and in Brooklyn. Only $3.50 including shuttle bus. Look for these blue signs or call 212-858-7272. 858-7272.
Take the train to the plane. The train to the plane.
One more. The double commercial.
Why have over 1 million people taken the JFK Express?
Because it's faster than taking a taxi.
That's right.
Because it's very fast, clean, and safe.
And that's the only way to fly.
It's safe.
Oh, I work for United Airlines, and it's quicker than the bus.
So we're taking the train to the plane to save money.
To spend in Paris.
Smart.
Take the train to the plane.
Take the train to the plane.
The JFK Express, only $4 including shuttle bus. Call 858-7272.
Train to the plane.
That was a pain in the ass, the JFK Express, because you had to get off at Howard Beach, and then you would hop on a shuttle bus to get to the actual airport. Now the air train runs there, which is pretty nice. It works fine when it operates correctly, but take the train to the plane and save yourself a lot of time and money. Rebel Radio News Time is now 54 minutes past the hour. World's smallest arcade machine is only 0.98 inches tall. The United Press International reports. Look at that. The size it's smaller than a AA battery. How the fuck do you play this thing? A 24-year-old electronics enthusiast in India has constructed the world's smallest arcade machine. A 0.98-inch tall device that runs Space Invaders. Kiran Patil said that he is fascinated by electronics ever since he was a child, and over the years, his interest has led him to experimenting with multiple microelectronic projects. I have built many electronic projects before involving microcontrollers and displays, but this is the first gaming project.
Appreciate you, Dutch.
Thank you so much there, Cloud Strife, with a $5 super chat. Cloud Strife, thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Cloud Stripe. Appreciate it. Now back on with the story here. Patel's arcade machine measures 0.98 inches tall, 6 inches long, and 0.59 inches wide. It features 4 buttons and can run an emulated version of the arcade classic Space Invaders. He said that this idea first came to him during the COVID-19 pandemic. I built the initial prototype during that time, but it was fairly rudimentary, and I also need to develop it further and the software side project as well. University and work commitments paused the progress for a while, but in the summer of 2025, I decided to revive the idea and take it forward. The Guinness World Book Records has confirmed Patil's efforts is officially the world's smallest arcade machine. Your thumb will cover... How do you play this thing? You must have a stylus or something like that. Anyway. Unbelievable. The amount of intellect that people do. Wow, it's amazing. But I love small electronics too. It's always, always, always fun. Rebel Radio News Time is now 56 minutes past the hour. Wow. But thank you so much, Cloud Strife. Hold on, Cloud Strife. I gotta get my button ready. Cloud Strife, thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's show with a very generous $5 super chat. Yeah, exactly. The idea came to me during the pandemic when I was losing my mind. It's cute, though. It's really cute. But I mean, like, how do you play it? His arcade machine is pretty small, though. Yeah, that's right. Size doesn't matter. It's the software. Yes, our arcade machine for ants. Yo. Yeah, supersonic glasses. Yes. Go play. That's right. Supersonic glasses. Go play. Eventually, you can watch me like this. You know, like you're going to have like a screen right here and you're going to be doing this shit. Anyway, Sal, you have a good night too. I don't know how you play it. Your thumb will hit. Anyway. I couldn't find video of people playing in the time for broadcast. So, but just like that, an hour of our lives gone forever. You saw that one in Playland in Times Square back in the day. What, Space Invaders? I know, right? Isn't that crazy fast? I curate the show. It takes me about 40 minutes to line up the show with all the commercials and everything, and then we just yap. Never mind how you play it. How do you see the screen past your thumb? 131 people watching, 126 likes. We still get those stenographers with us. I appreciate you guys. The fastest hour on the internet is now winding down. You hook up that's right, you got to hook up a micro USB controller to it. Exactly. I am still, Dougtini, I am still amazed by micro SD cards. I mean, the thing that there's like gigabytes on this tiny little thing the size of my fingernail, it drives me crazy. I'm like, I don't believe it. It's all voodoo. But have sleep well, crazy Coney Island kid. Adios, amigos. RJ, you're more than welcome for another great show. Yeah, exactly. I warp time. Every time I start a live stream, I warp time. That's my job. We time travel with my live stream. And I hope I entertain you while we time travel. That's my job. But you guys are freaking awesome. I think it's time for the song of the night, everybody. Are you ready for the song of the night? Are you ready for it? Everyone have sweet dreams, but the party's over. Yeah. Right? A little 2 terabyte card and decides something in your fingernail. But the party's over. Hope we had fun today. I know I had fun today. It's always a beautiful show hanging out with you guys, and I'm glad that you guys are entertained. I did my entertainment quota for the universe tonight. But that entertainment quota is sponsored by you, the viewer, by all the channel members, by everybody who hits the thumbs up on the video. And people like April.
Missing the show with life taking me away with other things. Still here in spirit. Love ya.
I love you, April. April, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with our big $5 super chat. Listen, you got replay. Remember that. If you joined the show late, you got the replay. But I want to thank April Loving Life with a big $5 super chat. I want to thank Cloud Stripe with a big $5 super chat. I want to thank Mianti with a big €6 super chat. I want to thank Fawn Marie with a big $7.13 super chat. I want to thank Douglas Fatiglia with a big $5 super chat. I want to thank Robert Bruin with a big $20 super chat. Very generous of you, sir. Thank you so much, Robert Bruin, with a big $20 super chat. As well as Myrna Bergen starting off all the super chat love with a big $5 Canadian super chat. And as well as Robert the Headler and Miss Linda. I got to thank Robert the Headler and Miss Linda with a big $25 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $25 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated. It's viewers like you, it's the sponsors of the show that literally keep this going. So I really do appreciate it. In these wacky times for work for myself, this YouTube thing has been amazing. But give me $100 if you stand another half hour. Okay. But good to see everybody, people. Stuart, have a great evening. Everybody have a great evening. Mahalo. But are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from the internet to you, and especially you out there, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous and beautiful New York day or a day in a simulation, whether you think you're living in the simulation or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. See you tomorrow. Yes, you. You. All of you beautiful people. Yes, you. Yes. All of you beautiful people. All of you.